Hello, everyone. Happy Friday.
Yay.
So glad all of you can join us. We certainly appreciate you all. As you can see, we have our guest JT from Poco Moonshine Family. So excited and happy to have you here. We were having a little discussion backstage because we just absolutely love that he just has such a outgoing personality, completely down to earth, and absolutely adore that background that he has there.
Yes.
So, JT, we're going to kind of wait for some audience to come in. That way, we can definitely have everyone benefit from hearing about your journey and
Absolutely.
hearing about your channel that possibly does not know about your channel as of yet.
Cool, cool. There's a lot of people that ain't heard about my channel yet, so
We have Florida Doc 999 in the house, Nelson Vasquez, MD, it says. Hello,
Florida,
hello, welcome.
let's go. We just had
I'm also
aliens
in
in Miami
Florida.
Mall, man. Let's go.
Yes. And then now in Brazil, I don't know if you saw the new one about Brazil,
Brazil, Peru, they're all over the place. It's time they disclose. Let's go.
right? The Brazil one's a little hilarious because it looks like it's wearing a cowboy hat, which is so funny.
Yeah, as long as they don't touch my hats, that's
Your
fine.
bucket hat.
Because then we got
Cyber
a war.
Goose,
We got a world war then.
right? Greetings all. Hello, hello. Susie is in the house. Hi,
Susie, how
Cindy,
you doing,
Son, and
Susie?
JT.
TGIF,
Welcome,
let's go.
welcome.
Ah, the
Hey,
boss is in
JT.
here. How you doing, Carnivore boss?
Welcome, boss.
She's got kids. Single mom. I read the comment. I be reading it.
Really
Very cool.
nice.
Definitely respect for the single mamas out there and the single daddies.
Yeah, I
I
can't.
was
Yeah,
one.
I can't. Really,
I was one
Cindy?
for
Yes,
many
Cindy
years.
was
Yep.
one. Yup.
Wow, good for you. You're tough.
That's right.
Cindy is a
They didn't mess with
bad
me.
mama.
I raised two boys. They didn't mess with me.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Some reason, something tells me I do not doubt that.
They weren't angels, but they didn't mess with me.
I like that.
Cindy, a tough woman, I tell you. Hello,
Karen, how
JT
you doing?
Son and
She's such a
Cindy.
sweetie.
Yes,
She's so supportive of everybody. Like I don't know
she
where she gets the time. She's such a great person.
certainly is. Hello, Karen. Welcome. Cheryl Edwards. Welcome,
Cheryl, let's
welcome.
go, Cheryl.
We got Lynn in the house. Hi, Sana, Cindy, JT, and everyone here
Hey,
tonight.
Lynn.
Hi,
Lynn
Lynn.
is another very supportive one in the community. We
I've never
certainly
met her yet.
appreciate
Hello,
you.
Lynn.
She's great.
Cindy
They
will be
all are.
dropping JT's link in the comments. So, definitely
I've got it
anyone
ready.
that is not aware of his channel, we would definitely appreciate you all showing him some love in the form of a sub. You'll definitely not be disappointed with his content. He definitely has a lot of fun over there. And anyone that's up to him will definitely have a lot of fun from his content as well.
The goal is
It's
to hit
truly,
100,000 this year. Let's go.
yes, there's definitely the family vibe, which I absolutely love.
We're a carnivore family, and it
7 kids
feels good.
here.
7 kids. Let's go. Wow.
Wow, amazing. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome.
McCabe,
Happy
how you doing?
Friday. Here, Cindy shared the link.
Let's
So that should be a
go.
clickable link. So go ahead, show some love.
Where's
7
everybody
kids.
from? I can't see the comments, but I'm sure everybody's got somewhere where they're from. Let's do it like a carnivore roll call. I'm from Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Now,
let's
we're not
see
just
who we
carnivores
can
in
get
here,
the
little one.
furthest
Oh
out.
yeah, carnivore and key. I'm sorry. I'm just so used to it. I am. You know, I we won't tell anybody, but I do have carbs in meats, like summer sausage and stuff. So I guess you technically could call me
Ketovore.
ketovore.
That's
But
nothing to
Oh,
be
that's okay.
ashamed of.
no,
You're
that's
all on a
honestly. I love
ketogenic
keto. I
way
love
of eating.
yeah, I love keto. I
Yes,
love ketovore. I love carnivore. Um,
it's still all proper human diet. So
That's
me,
right.
absolutely.
I definitely, for me to be down over 147 pounds and still keeping seasonings,
Wow.
still keeping dairy. I do what's best for me, best for my body. Cindy
Yeah.
is very much all about the same. It's all
Mhm.
proper human diet. You got to do what is going to work for you. So we respect anyone that might be considered what some want to label as ketovore. It is what it is.
My gramps is 93. He was doing carnivore, but he switched to ketovore because he's like, man, he says, I'm sorry, but I got to have
Yeah.
my options, man. I said, there's
But
nothing wrong.
that's the thing. You
But
rather
he's
have
doing
him do
good.
that and keep it sustainable for him
Right.
instead of him throwing in the
Mhm.
towel completely.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most important thing. I think that's really important is people hearing that side working as well. Like you can still incorporate what's going to work for you and your body.
Yes.
It's still workable. It's just bigger that you don't have any hindrances from whatever you're adding in, no stalls as far as your health goals. That is really kind of the focus.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
we
and
have
he's
carnivore.
93. How could I tell him he's doing it wrong?
Yes. No,
How
you
can I
can't.
say he's doing it wrong? I
Forbidden.
mean,
Forbidden. You cannot.
right.
Of course
So no,
not. He's
I'm all
93.
for
He's
it.
still walking the face of the earth, you know?
Yeah, he's got a smartphone, girlfriend, all that stuff. Like he's not your average 93-year-old man.
That's awesome.
I
Yeah.
saw your videos of him. He is really, oh my gosh, he
Yeah,
is
he
just
watches
cool.
cable on Hulu. I mean, he's not your average dude, and I love it.
No, no. I could only be hoping to be as active and just together as he is at 93. Oh my
I don't even
gosh.
know what apps I'm going to be using when I'm 93. I mean, come on. We got
That's so
Denmark in
cool.
here. Let's go.
Denmark, a lot of Denmark actually. So here's another
Nice.
Denmark. Kim, welcome,
Minnesota. It's
welcome.
cold like
Minnesota.
Minnesota. It's cold like
Wiki
Minnesota.
Waki, Florida, where Elvis visited the Mermaid Show.
Ooh,
Yes,
okay.
very cool.
I'm definitely a fan of Elvis.
Freezing in Atlanta, Indiana. I am so sorry, especially from South Florida. I am so sorry.
Yeah, I shoveled a lot of snow today.
Oh no.
Oh man, and it's still coming down. We're actually having like a snowmageddon. Beloit,
Where are you
Wisconsin.
from?
Let's go, Cheryl.
Wisconsin. Wow.
Yeah,
I
I'm in
have some coworkers in
Beansville.
Wisconsin. Ooh,
Yeah.
yes. Oh my gosh. They're in Wausau
Okay, Wausau.
is where, yeah, a lot of them are located. And oh my gosh, I was happy to be seeing the pictures sitting in Florida of the snowstorm.
Yeah, you guys don't get much snow.
PhD, anyone that's not familiar, proper human diet for the win.
For the win, I got the
Absolutely.
proper human diet on
Yup.
over.
Healing humanity.
And we will be
Absolutely.
promoting keto too in the documentary, so it's not just a carnivore. We call it a carnivore diet documentary, but it's
Oh, yeah.
definitely keto.
Yeah.
Arkansas,
That's
let's
definitely
go,
worth that.
Karen. I
Very,
love
very
doing the roll call because you get to see where everybody's from, and then it just makes the world feel a little bit smaller. Thank you for watching Grandpa's videos.
Yes, they are so fun. I
Mhm.
just love it. It is such just a heartwarming spin on your content. So, oh my gosh,
Thank
I'm
you.
here for it. So, as much grandpa as we can get, we are here for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a video with him maybe this weekend. We'll see.
This is just Jason Keto and more. He is very supportive in the community.
What's up,
Uh,
Jason? Nice to meet you, bud. Canada.
we have a blizzard going on. Oh my gosh.
Probably the same
Be
one I'm under.
safe, be careful. I think the only thing that kind of gets me scared when I hear about all these snowstorms is the possibility of loss of power
Mm-hmm.
and dealing with colds. Here
Yeah.
in Florida, we deal with the hurricanes and, yeah, does it get uncomfortable dealing with the heat with no power? But I rather deal with heat than freezing. So, oh gosh,
Yeah, it gets
hope
cold.
no one has
Sometimes
to
it's like
experience
negative
that.
65 up here, which is, at 32 is freezing. Then you go negative 32, then another 30 past that. We get negative 65. It's like, what is going on here? Yes.
Yes,
Hey,
JT
Grant.
Granddad
Yep.
is great. He has great stories. And that's the thing,
Mhm.
I think the previous generations, they are libraries for us all.
Mm-hmm.
They are all walking books and just the stories that they hold. I hope every generation learns to respect them because we can certainly learn a lot from them.
Yeah, he was here before there was TVs. I mean,
Yeah, right?
now he's not only got a TV, but he's using apps, smartphones. I mean, he has seen so much change in his life.
Yes.
It would boggle my mind if I saw it. And I can't imagine what change I'm going to see in I'm hoping to live to at least 100.
Hey,
All
I was here
right.
before
Oh
computers.
gosh.
Hey, Cindy, let's go. Did you have a beeper?
No,
No,
they
I
were
never had
No.
a
around. A
computer.
pager? No,
No.
I did not. But yeah, they were around then. But no computer until I think the 70s, the late 70s.
We
Yep.
got a mention of your bacon suit, JT.
Oh man, I got it around. If I do a cold plunge with Carrie into Lake Michigan, I'm gonna wear the bacon suit.
Oh gosh. Oh my goodness.
And I think that'll be hilarious. A wet, cold
It
bacon
would
suit.
be. Mike is in the house. Welcome, welcome.
What's up, Mike?
Iowa, but it looks like Denmark right now. Oh gosh, I can only imagine. Yep, he's saying over a foot of snow on the ground, maybe 6 inches ish. Wow. Whew.
Yeah, I'm lucky. We got a fridge full of food, and I don't have to go nowhere. It's the weekend. Like, let's go. Just put on. Maybe to watch that new Trolls movie. Just watch something. Like sit inside of the house with my
Yes,
son and my wife and my dogs, and it's just so much fun when you don't have to go anywhere.
anywhere. Yeah. And then you appreciate those times. Everyone's saying hi to one another. Yep, yep,
Cyber
yep.
Goose, I like that. Carry hands.
Uh, here we have Booby Goats in the house. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday.
And where are
All
you
right.
guys at again?
I'm in South Florida.
South
I'm
Florida?
in Kentucky.
Kentucky. Okay.
Yes.
Kentucky. I've never
Yep.
been. I've been to Florida, just never been to Kentucky.
Well, shame on you.
I know.
Now you got Cindy there, so now you got reason to go.
Is that where the Colonel Sanders is from?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know
Kentucky
anything
Fried
about
Chicken. Is
him,
that where they made it?
except he makes some good tasting food.
Yeah, it's bad, but it's so good. It's good to be bad, I guess, when you're Colonel Sanders.
Right?
Yeah, man, I'm stocked up. Let it snow, let it snow. We're getting more snow now after Christmas every year now than I do get for Christmas. It's
That's what it
wild.
seems like. Tons of
That's
snow here
normal.
too. And my
Yep.
snowblower broke, had to hustle. Oh
Oh
no.
man,
Carnivore, so
get the shovel out.
sorry. Oh, no KFC, LOL.
That's right.
No, not unless you make it yourself using like pork rind crumbs or something like that. Or,
Even if you don't do like put something outside of the chicken, just to take
yes.
chicken with skin on it and then to deep fry it
Oh,
in beef
yes.
tallow, it
Beef ta,
tastes.
uh-huh.
That's Rick's
That's
heart
how I
attack
do
chicken.
chicken wings.
It's so
Yes.
good, so good.
I do chicken wings in the Wagyu beef tallow and even like air fried skin on chicken thighs. Oh my
Mm.
gosh. So good.
How was the holidays for you guys? Did you guys make it through all right with the keto diets and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, I kept carnivore. So even throughout Christmas, still kept on. My husband and my kids, they just hit 5 years keto. So of
Wow.
course with keto, they still had, their keto side dishes and stuff like that. But for me, I just indulge in all the lamb. I did, indulge in different kind of cheeses and stuff like that because we had a charcuterie board. But
Charcuterie.
other than that, nope, I was good.
That's great. And you survived, Cindy?
I did.
That's good.
We were, like I said, we're on the, before we started here, Brian and I were sick right after Thanksgiving.
Mm,
And that took me pretty close to Christmas, but it was just Brian and myself, and it was quiet.
Mm.
It was good, peaceful.
Yeah, quiet
Definitely
is good.
stayed keto all the way through.
That's good.
Yes. This
Yeah.
month I'm doing carnivore, and I'm just like, cool.
Hey, I'll give you credit though.
Blech.
Gotta try it. Gotta try it. If
No,
it
I'm
don't work,
good. I
then
mean, most of my meals are meat based, meat and eggs, but it's the other stuff that I enjoy that I haven't had.
I
Yeah.
understand. You still eating that keto chocolate?
Yes. Not this month.
Do not dare take her keto
I
chocolate.
remember that
That's
from when I
right.
interviewed
And
her, so I gotta
Chalk
bring this
Zero
up.
and Keto Chow.
Woo.
Just there. That's where it is.
I don't forget, Cindy. I remember. Do I live near the Wisconsin Dells? No, but Cary does. I live an hour and a half away from Cary, and there's a big amphitheater there. Nice. We were thinking, I think on the 27th of this month, I'm gonna go out by Cary, and then we're gonna knock on some more
Okay.
doors and do another strange cooking carnivore for strangers video.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yep. Yeah, we like talking to strangers. That's a what better? I mean, we could preach to the choir every day on here, or
Yeah,
we could, put boots to the ground and knock on some doors and talk to somebody who, doesn't know about any of this stuff, and they're not hearing about it. Whatever
right.
outlets they're listening to, they're not getting it, and it would be nice to just go right to the door and say, "What's up?"
Yeah, as long as they're willing to listen, right? You never know unless you approach and make that willingness to try.
Yeah, yeah, and if someone's willing to listen to you and have a
Yep,
steak with you, man, I think it'd be a fun time, and it's a connection you get to make, and you
yep,
make a new friend you never knew you were gonna have. It's such an awesome
exactly.
idea for a video. I love filming those now. I'm like addicted to it.
Oh, here we have Debbie Savings. Hello, Debbie. Welcome,
Debbie,
welcome.
no Debbie, how's it going?
Hi, everyone. We've been out of power since 12:30 p.m.
Ooh.
today. Oh no, a big tree down went across the road and tore down the power lines. Oh
Well,
no.
make sure you got a
Yeah.
lot of blankets.
Yes,
Wrap up. Maybe put on
She's
some
on
most
her way
candles.
to
definitely.
her dad's house, she says later on,
Oh, okay.
till the power comes back on.
Hey,
Keto
hey, hey,
Simple,
hey.
Dustin is in the house. Welcome, Dustin. Happy Friday.
Remember Fat Albert? Hey, 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 hey.
Yeah. Jason saying Kentucky rubber ducky.
Kentucky Rubber Ducky. That's say that 7 times fast.
Go
Oh
ahead.
gosh.
Kentucky Rubber Ducky. Kentucky Rubber Ducky. Kentucky Rubber Ducky. Blah, blah, blah,
Here
blah,
we
blah.
Just
got
keep it
my
clean.
metaphorsis. This is Carrie. Hello, Carrie. Welcome, welcome. Hey,
Yay,
happy
Carrie.
Friday, y'all.
Friday.
Yes. Happy Friday. So happy it's Friday. Mr. Bob is in
My
the
dude,
house.
man. My dude.
Semi-retired Bob. Yep. A true inspiration in the community. Anyone that is not aware of Mr. Bob's channel, go ahead and check him out. He
Yeah, he was
has
just
a
plowing some snow,
mind-blowing,
man.
yeah, mind-blowing journey. And oh my goodness, you'll see his testimony in every single video
I love
he
that, though.
posts.
I love that.
Yes, because it just shows how far he's come.
Hmm. My coach says before he passed away, he made everybody promise to keep sharing their stories because there's only one
Yep,
of us with our story. So it's important to share a story, right?
absolutely. Each and every one of us is so unique. Absolutely. Corbin
Courtney,
is where, oh, that's where Kentucky Fried Chicken
Yeah,
started.
Corbin,
Oh,
Kentucky.
interesting.
interesting.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us. Time for bed here in Denmark. We'll catch the replay. Oh, thank you so much. We definitely
Night,
appreciate
boss.
you.
Tuck those kids in. Have a good one.
I missed it. How does he make heart attack chicken?
Uh, what I do is I try to find chicken thighs or chicken legs, and I look for the packs of the chicken that have looks like the skin is really thick and there's like a lot of extra skin. And that way, when I put it in the beef tallow, you just get beef tallow, or you could get pig lard. Beef tallow is from a cow, that's cow fat, and lard is obviously from a pig. You can use either of them to fry up heart attack chicken. You just take, like I said, the chicken thighs or the legs with skin on it, drop it in the tallow, fry it up, and wait till they float up and they're really crispy. And oh man, you just fry them until whatever type of crispiness you prefer, and it's really good. You don't need any. I don't even put salt on it. I just eat the chicken. I just inhale it right off the bone. So if you got
Yeah, because
chickens,
sometimes
maybe
there's
just
so
keep
much
them.
flavor. Oh
Yeah, keep your
gosh.
chickens away from me. I'm in a habit right now.
Yeah, that's why when some say they do not partake in chicken, part of, they're carnivore or even, sometimes I even hear ketovores saying that they don't incorporate chicken. I cannot. I need to have my chicken thighs. I need to have the chicken skin because that is just, oh my gosh. Whoever has not tried just the full-on chicken skins, you can shallow pan fry it same way in like either lard or tallow, or you can air fry, and oh my goodness.
Or you can
You
bake
will
it.
literally feel like you are having the most tastiest. Because I don't even think tortilla chips tasted this good, but
Really,
it is. Oh, I've made nachos with it.
Really?
With the chicken skins, you
Hmm.
can make nachos out of it, and oh my
Chicken
goodness,
skin
so good.
nachos. Ooh.
Yes, so good. So, so good.
Mm.
You need a
So with
lot of them
all
for
this
that.
discussion of food, Mike is challenging us. Charcuterie board drink.
Charcuterie.
Is that the game for tonight? I mean, I have my water here, so yeah. Oh, Wagyu patties for dinner
Wagyu.
today. Sweet. Yes. Oh, that Wagyu is good,
That's why
good
I want my
stuff.
next dog to be named Wagyu.
Oh, here she's mentioning, thank you, Cindy. I'm on my way to my dad. I'll catch the replay when we get our power back on. Trying to save my phone battery. We've had high winds all day. Talk to you soon. Yes, definitely be safe. Definitely save that battery on the phone. That is what is most important. And we appreciate you for wanting to come back. Thank you. Thank you.
Save that battery, Debbie.
No, absolutely.
Eyes on
Here
the
we have
road.
H. Hooper, Crafty Bug. This is Hyla in the house. Oh, welcome, welcome. She also has
Oh,
a carnivore channel. So I don't know if you're familiar with her carnivore channel, JT, but she is crafty and carnivore-ish.
that's cool. I'm all
Yes,
for it.
she's
Keto carnivore, I'm all for it. Kentucky.
That's really cute.
Rick would
Have
like
you heard
that.
that one, Cindy?
I saw that.
Rick would love
Kentucky.
that.
That's really cute. Hi, my first time catching you live from Catherine, London, UK. 1 month into carnivore, my first video.
Let's
Oh,
go,
so do you
Catherine.
have a channel then? And congratulations, because 1 month is huge. Even accomplishing the first 24 hours is still huge. It's such a big step compared to what we were all doing previously before. So to accomplish 1 month, we absolutely salute you. And I bet you are feeling amazing. If you want to just drop to inspire some in the chat, what kind of experiences you've had so far, what kind of victories you've had, even when it comes to the non scale victories, we would love, love to hear. That is amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats. My first month was life changing, so it's exciting. Keep going.
I'm exhausted. Just cleared a foot of snow from my driveway in negative 19 wind chill weather.
Ooh.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh. Whew.
Better him than me. That's like,
That's what I'm saying, and especially saying it from South Florida.
well, Brian and I moved from New Hampshire, and they just got a foot of snow Sunday within about 3 hours.
Wow.
My daughter-in-law sent me pictures when it started, and then 3 hours later, it was like a full-out blizzard. She took a quick video. It was crazy. I said, "I'm so glad I'm not there."
Yeah, it's
So
wild out there.
we've had the pleasure, Cindy and myself, we have been separately interviewed by Jason before. So he does feature a lot of channels within the community. He is very supportive of the community by kind of just letting everybody know about others out there, knowing of their channel and their journey. So he's just asking if it's okay for him to reach out to you, JT, for an interview.
Oh, absolutely. Poco Moonshine Family at gmail.com. Just shoot me an email and we'll get it set up and we can chat it up.
Yeah, looking forward to hearing. Yup, absolutely does. And chicken may not be as nutrient dense as beef, but it's still delicious. Yes.
Yes, add some butter on it if you're really
Oh
worried
yeah.
about it being too lean.
Yup, to
The chicken
up
is
that
good.
flavor. Yup.
Mm-hmm.
I bake chicken thighs for a couple hours, then finish them in the air fryer. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, because the air fryer just whew,
It's like the
it
cherry on top. It
kisses, yes, it
tops it
kisses
right
that
off.
chicken thigh skin just the right way.
Mhm.
Lynn
Desires
Tucker
of
Carnivore, welcome,
contentment.
welcome. Happy Friday from Central Texas. Meeting up with Carnivore Soldier tomorrow. I made You Don't Win friends with Sal Ads. Simpson spot that Dr. Baker shirts for Jim and me. Very, very, very cool. And Texas. Ooh, I'm
Shout out to
envious of the
Texas.
barbecue. Yes. So we do have a good amount in the chat. So let's go ahead and kind of get into introducing you respectfully to everyone that might have not heard of you, your channel, your journey. So if you want to go ahead and tell us a little bit about kind of how your journey started, where your journey currently is at, and just let everybody know what your channel's all about.
Absolutely. Well, first started my channel years ago after I went fishing with my father. We went fishing and we snuck onto some private property, and there was this little pond called Poco Moonshine, and we caught just fish after fish, big fish too, all sorts of fish, and it was good. But we eventually got kicked out. It was fun, and it was just a day of family fun and adventure. And I was like, wow, man, Poco Moonshine. Like, if I could just dedicate like a YouTube channel to family fun and adventure
Mm,
and have that be a beacon of light on the internet, like I was like, that'd be awesome, because there's a lot of darkness in the world, unfortunately, and I feel like the more light we can bring to the world while we're here, the better. So that's what Poco Moonshine is. A lot of people ask me about that, so I wanted to get that off the top. But um, we kept vlogging, just doing family stuff. But I was eating not very well. I Prior to even having my family channel, I was in the music industry, and I did a lot of drugs and drinking and
mm,
stuff and partying, and it just didn't treat my body too well. And I started developing sleep apnea and IBS and anxiety, and I couldn't even perform on stage
mm.
anymore. I just didn't feel
Wow.
well. Like, there'd be hundreds of people in front of me, and I felt just completely alone. I felt like I was alone in the entire building, and you've got just all these people there, and it shouldn't be like that. So I kind of went off the deep end and cut off all my friends, and I still love my old bandmates to this day. I do. There's nothing wrong with them. It was me. I needed to get myself right,
Right.
and they're great people, and I'm sure I could have gotten myself right with them still in my life, but I did what I thought was best for me, and I moved out of Milwaukee, and I cut off all my friends, and I started just drinking and partying and everything by
Mm,
myself. Like, that was going to make it healthier, because I wasn't doing it, in a club and with people. And it made no sense looking back, but that's what I did. And I got to the point where I had 3 attacks from my sleep apnea that were just terrible. Like, would wake up and I just can't breathe. Like, my lungs weren't working at all. And you're like running around the
mm.
house because you're awake, but you
Right.
can't breathe, and there's nothing choking you. You're not choking on anything. Your lungs are
Mm,
just straight up not working, and it's the scariest thing ever. Like, I was so panicked, and I always refused to use the sleep apnea machine. I literally said I would rather die than use that stupid machine, and that's almost what happened. So please take it from me, like, be careful of what you wish for, what you
mm.
think about,
Right.
like, our actions and our words, they have consequences. And
Mhm.
if we're not making good decisions as in, drinking like water instead of soda and beer, breathing fresh air instead of cannabis all the time, taking vitamins instead of pills, like things like that. Like, we need to love ourselves and make good decisions. Otherwise, it's just going to send you down the path that I went. Which is just complete death and destruction practically. And ironically, that was one of the album names from our band. It was Death and Destruction, and that's literally the lifestyle I was living. And I had to spend, and I also have a back injury from a car accident, so my back is pretty crooked on the bottom, but that gives me a lot of daily back pain. So I was, prior to Carnivore, I was always laying in the tub. My IBS, my gut felt like crap. My back hurt. I had anxiety and depression from all this mess, and I was laying in the tub day after day to just try to feel better from laying in a warm bath, something to relax me and make me feel better. But
Right.
laying there, I was watching my buddy Carrie from Homestead How, and I'm big into homesteading. I'm not a homesteader. I don't have the skills to do it like
Right.
semi-retired Bob and Carrie, but I still enjoy watching the people who do it, and have a passion
Yes,
for
the
it.
appreciation. Absolutely.
Right. So I subscribed to Carrie, and I always thought it was fun that he was a homesteader, and he was learning the ropes as he went. And then I found out he's from Wisconsin. I'm from Wisconsin. I'm like, well, that's cool. And so I was laying there one day in the tub watching Carrie, and he just can't sit still, and he's talking about the carnivore diet, and he's like, man, my depression and anxiety's gone, and I'm feeling good, my energy and my hair is thicker, and I'm like, whoa, 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 slow down. What the hell are you on? What are you doing? What's going on here? Why can't this guy sit down?
Yeah.
Well, listen to him, and he's just like, carnivore, 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 and I was like, you know what, dude, I cannot watch this guy anymore without, like, I need my own results. Like, I could not watch
Right.
him have all the fun himself. So I was like, I just tucked my feet, grabbed my legs, and I cannonballed right into the carnivore pool, splashed everybody. And I'm still in there kicking around, splashing. The water's warm. And I'm having fun, and I just keep inviting person after person. I see them standing around the pool, and they're looking at, guys like me and Carrie splashing around, having fun. We're like synchronized swimming now. We've been in there so long, we're like synchronized. And they're I can see these people, they're interested in keto, and they're interested in ketovore. They're interested in
Yeah.
carnivore. I'm like, come on in. The water is warm. Like, I cannonballed, and I refuse to come out. Like, I'm getting wrinkly. I've been doing this so long in the pool. But that's my story. And I'm so glad that my buddy Carrie shared his story. And there's a reason I try to do as much as I can for Carrie. I Not just that we're buddies, but my coach taught me that you have to give back to where you get from. And there was a story in
Exactly.
the Bible when Jesus healed the lame men, and only, I think, out of the 10, only one came back. And they didn't put that story in there to tell you, like, yo, Jesus has got a terrible return rate. Like, nobody comes and
Yeah.
thanks. That wasn't the point.
No.
The point was they were trying to teach you about gratitude and going back to where you got your blessings from and staying connected, which
Exactly.
is why you should say grace over your ribeyes
Yeah.
and things, and keep that connection, you know,
Yeah.
to the source. So my point being, when I found out about this diet through Carrie, because Carrie was so brave and courageous to share his story when a lot of people weren't doing it. Luckily, he did, and it helped me get my life back, get the old me back, and even better than the old me back. And to me, like, I'm so thankful for that. Like, I told Carrie, I was like, man, you want me to help you with this documentary? Let's do it. I don't care if this takes 2 years to make. Like, let's
Right.
do it. Like, I want to give back to people who help me, and like, because if you just, it's like taking from the land, and the nutrients just deplete out of the soil. Like,
Exactly.
you have to put something back into the dirt that's good for it, otherwise you're just going to be done with your planting. And even you guys coming back on here and having me on here, like, whatever I can do for each of you to give back, for you guys giving me this opportunity, it's the same thing. Anybody helps me out, I try to help them out back, not just because they help me out, because that's just the right thing to do. It's how I believe in living. So that's my story, and now I'm obsessed with sharing stories and giving back, and trying to get people to maybe hear a story where they can change their life like I did, and then next thing you know, we're talking to them too on YouTube, and they're helping affect other people. It'd be like a domino effect. So I'm hoping to knock some more dominoes over, and that's my goal right now. I'm alive. I had a near-death experience, but that near-death experience gave me such a new lens to look at life.
Hmm.
Like, before, every day was just another day. I totally took life for granted. I totally did. It was just another day. Kind of annoyed me sometimes. Oh, another shitty day.
Yeah.
That was a bad attitude. That was a bad attitude. And it's so easy to get a bad attitude when you don't feel good. I'm not giving myself an excuse or anybody else an excuse,
Mhm.
but it's easy for us to get bad attitudes when we don't feel good.
Yeah.
That's why we need to do keto and ketovore and carnivore and things like
Exactly.
that are going to be good for our bodies, because then we'll feel good, physically, and then it starts to help you feel better mentally. And then when you got that
Right.
combination going, you're now in a way better position to start helping other people.
Hmm.
Like, if you let your flame extinguish, how can you light anybody else's flame? We
Right.
got to protect
Exactly.
our flame. We have to, and then to help it grow, so it
Exactly.
helps set even more people up so that they're a beacon of light too.
And
So
I have
that's the goal.
goosebumps with you saying that because I actually, on one of my videos, I've actually mentioned that to actually, when it comes to a light, You do not have to dim anybody's light to make yours shine brighter.
Yeah, and you don't got to
If
dim
your
yours to
light,
make theirs shine
exactly,
brighter.
exactly, it is all about community. I know a lot of people, they were shocked because even when, because my channel just actually just hit a year this January.
Congrats. I
And
just hit 4 years. You guys are
you
doing
see,
good. You're gaining on me.
so even, for me, just only hitting a year. And I only decided, I mean, I was 4 years keto prior to going carnivore. Never in my 4 years keto did I ever think about having a channel. But just as you're saying, it's the healing that we experience through whatever ends up working for us. So because going carnivore had just such a difference for me, for my mentality, and so many of us have similarities in the community. So even you mentioning the mental health and mentioning the IBS and almost kind of feeling like you were in a dark place where we couldn't really have any appreciation of our lives having value, and coming out of that, just as you're saying, it is so infectious to be able to spread how amazing you're doing right now. So I totally get it. And, every one of my subscribers, I call them my friends because we are very much a community. Who else can understand what you are going through other than truly your family and your friends? We're all in this together. And I think, even you mentioning Carrie and kind of, giving back to where you felt like everything first started for you, it's all about thankfulness.
You know, and and
It's,
and it is infectious. When you're feeling
yes,
good energy is infectious. It is so, and
absolutely.
bad energy is too, unfortunately, because you get around
Yeah,
somebody who's cranky and sometimes they get on your nerves, and then now you were kind of annoyed when you weren't annoyed. But
right.
that's why it's so important, we like you just said, the community, to get around friends and family that are going to lift us up and keep us in a higher vibration, or if we're not in a high
Absolutely.
vibration, they can lift us up and get us in that higher vibration.
This is very cool. Definitely want to share this. I make business cards with all our good docs and homestead how to give to people I talk to, and also have a group on Nextdoor too. I post videos to inform. We got to plant those carnivore seeds. That is
Absolutely.
amazing. Lynn, we definitely salute you for giving that form of love to people because really, truly, even, everything JT has mentioned about his journey, we're able to self love and self care like we never did before. A lot of us can say, oh, yeah, of course I cared about myself before. But in this way that we're self loving and self caring, it takes it to a whole other level because I'm sure anyone can attest to how amazing you can feel just by being on the proper human diet and just eating real food. That's all it is. We're not doing any gimmick out there. This is not anything that you have to pay for any plan or
I got
program.
nothing to sell you except
It's
my
just the
own
real
story.
food. It is the real food that we are promoting. So it cannot get any better than that.
Right. When you
Absolutely.
share the positive energy, it just makes everybody else that much better in their life.
Absolutely.
And it's like the negativity is so harmful
It is.
It's
all the way around.
unnecessary. Yes.
And the worst part is the negativity
Hmm.
within this community. And that
Yeah.
just makes me crazy
Yeah.
You
because
just
we're
gotta.
all after the same goal
Right.
is to better our health. And the camaraderie within the community, it's just ridiculous. Totally
Right.
ridiculous.
I'm thankful that the positivity definitely outweighs any negativity I've came across.
Mhm.
So that is definitely the silver lining. But just as Mike is saying, everyone should get a channel, get the word out, y'all. Absolutely. I definitely wholeheartedly support this because don't feel like you will start off as a small channel. Do not feel that way. You
Your
have
message
a
is still going to be heard
story.
by somebody.
Absolutely. You have a story that is going to resonate with somebody. There is going to be somebody out there, even if it's that one life you change with your story, it is so worth it. So
And that one
beyond
life you
worth it.
change, who knows what that person does, and they might change a million lives because you
Absolutely.
changed their one life. So like you
Just
never
from that
know the power of
motivation and
your actions out
inspiration.
here, you know?
Yeah. If you don't put it forward, you will never know. You
Absolutely.
absolutely will never know. And Cindy and I, we are all about whoever wants to tell their story, whoever wants to share their journey. You could be a new channel, you could be just a subscriber and
Yeah.
feeling like you don't want to be a content creator. That is totally fine. If you want to reach out to either of us to be a guest, we are all for it. You do not have to have a big channel by any means.
You don't have to have
The
any channel.
amount, exactly.
Hey, they let
So,
me on here. That should tell you how nice they are.
Well, that's because you had us on yours.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
was just kidding.
No,
You
you're
you
fine.
took you took that leap.
Hey, yeah, you got to be crazy to extend your hand to somebody, but I feel like you should only fear itself, because most of the time when you get to know somebody, you're like, wow, they're actually pretty fun, and I don't know what I
Mhm.
was worrying about.
Yeah.
no, absolutely. Carrie is so infectious. Yes, also love how you all supporting each other. Found JT and his family through the Cooking for Strangers video and then bitch
Ooh.
watched his channel. Oh, very
Thank
cool.
you, Catherine. We got another video. It won't be coming out on the 27th, but we'll be filming it on the 27th, and it'll probably be out the first thing next month. So we're trying to do at least one of those videos per month, because we're about an hour and a half away. We're close, but not too close. But we'll try to do one of those videos a month where we're meeting strangers, knocking on doors, seeing who's crazy enough to let me and Carrie in their house.
Very cool. Thanks for sharing, Catherine. I love always hearing where subs, got the connection to
That means a
everybody. So
lot to me,
that's
because
really
that's my
cool.
newest pet project, is knocking on
Yes,
doors. Like, I was like, dude, let's. I was talking to Carrie. I was like, how can we take this out of the box and go to the next level with the Carnivore Man, instead of
right.
just doing a live stream? Like, let's go to the people.
Oh, absolutely, Lynn. You feel like you
Yes,
found the
Lynn.
holy grail to health. I can't keep silent and don't keep silent.
Yeah, you would actually be doing a disservice. I feel, my coach was
Yes,
telling me that if you know something that would help somebody and you don't
right.
share it with them, then that's a sin. But if you didn't know
Hmm.
something, and like you just didn't know, so it's not like you purposely didn't want to help somebody, but you just didn't know how to, then that's fine. But like, if you really know something's going to help somebody and you're not helping them, that's not what we're out here for. So definitely share the stories, everybody. Let's go.
Right. I'd rather have somebody tell me, like, no, I'm not interested,
Right.
because you just never know. Think of the moments when we were going through what we were going through. I don't know about anybody else, but I really felt like I was just living with just blinders on. I didn't know any information about any of this.
No.
Whether, it came to non-scale victories, how much healing my body can undergo, I had no clue. Like, if I had known, obviously, common sense says I would have done this a long time ago.
That's
Mhm.
what awareness is, though. When
But
you
that's
learn
the
something
thing,
and
you
you never
don't
forget
have
it,
it.
then
Absolutely. You don't have the awareness. So
yeah.
that's the thing, just to kind of make someone aware, just make someone aware of what possibility is out there. Because they don't have to be strict carnivore. Not lion diet is not for everybody, and that's okay.
I
They
have
don't have to
troubles with it.
go that extreme.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of what puts a little bit of fear out there, because there is a lot of promoting that carnivore is just solely very strict, is just about the ribeye steaks. And there is so much more to carnivore. Each and every one of us are doing our journey differently,
Hmm.
and we're having amazing success, amazing results. We're still sustainable with whatever way of
Right.
eating we choose. And that's the bottom line of it. Just kind of introducing to somebody to the proper human diet, period, is definitely where it's at
Yep,
because
give
I'm
them that
telling you, the
awareness because
changes
you
they
don't know
will
what you don't
notice.
know, right?
Exactly. It's getting back to us mentioning it is infectious. It is infectious when you can change that one life and they're coming back later and telling you how much healing they're experiencing. It lights a fire in you
It
that you
Yeah.
does.
just want to keep on keeping on, letting everyone know.
Right.
And it's not about, being dogmatic about it. No, this is what we found that works. It is real food.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, you don't have anything to sell anybody. You are just trying to get the message out there, and that is just truly what it is about.
We literally said that in our door knocking video. We told her that we're like, hey, we're not trying to sell you anything. We're literally just trying to eat some steaks with you. And it kind of catches people off when you have nothing to sell them but a good story. How about some bacon cereals, JT? Just saying, let's go. Bacon cereals. I'm down to try it. Like what that is, but I don't know. I've never had bacon and milk. I don't really drink much milk. I don't really drink much milk on the carnivore diet now. I cut out dairy.
It might be like a kind of more so towards like bacon bites, maybe I could see working, possibly.
I was gonna wrap a ribeye in bacon.
Yes, yes, yes. I've seen that.
Just
I've
ooh,
seen that done before. Yes, and
make
it
me
looks
all warm inside just thinking about
amazing.
it.
Twin Brook Acres, welcome, welcome. Greetings, Earthlings. This is Rick. Welcome, Rick. Happy Friday.
Rick,
He
what
also
planet are
has a
you from,
channel as
man?
well.
I'm looking for disclosure. They're already here. I just want to talk to them.
Imagine. Oh my gosh. That's what everybody says. 2024 is going to be the year of reckoning. So who even knows what is going to come to fruition?
Hey, I'm ready for it, man. They should have told us about the aliens years ago. My Gramps is 93 and he's been waiting his entire life. So he's like, man, any minute now. I'm like, they got you,
He's
Gramps.
just
Don't worry.
waiting. Cindy is down for that bacon cereal.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Let's go.
That would be wild. Have you seen the rise in pork rind cereal videos? That's crazy too, in my opinion. Really? Oh, yes, the pork rind cereal. Yes, now that I think of it. Have
Oh,
Yep.
you seen that, JT, when it
no,
comes to
but
the
I
pork
can
rind cereal?
make some downstairs after we get off this. Just take a bowl of some milk and crunch some pork rinds in
Yes.
it. Is that what we're
I've
doing?
even seen in the keto community, some are putting like a little bit of a spin on it and they're just adding just like a little bit of, whatever sweetener they want to use. And some are just putting like a little dusting of cinnamon. And I guess it's kind of making it like, we won't name any brands, but like that cereal that had the cinnamony, sugary flavor is what they're saying that it tastes like.
Interesting.
Nope, have not seen that. Yup, it's definitely going around. I know,
They got
I don't know if
cricket
you're
flour
familiar
too
with
now.
Ready Set Keto, but Emily from Ready Set Keto, she has a video that she shared that she tried and she said it was really good.
Hmm.
Need to market affordable, stable, pocket bacon.
Pocket bacon is
Yes,
just go and get the microwave bacon at the store. It's already cooked. You literally can eat it in the car ride home.
exactly. Yeah. It has
That
that
to me, that's
convenience.
pocket bacon, that microwave
Pocket
stuff.
bacon, yup.
It's
Pocket
ready to
back
go.
bacon, purse bacon, baggy bacon,
Like I
all
could
of it.
sit
Right.
there right in the aisle, just eat that shit right in the aisle.
Right.
Don't even have to
Yup.
cook it.
Yeah, absolutely, Jason. All you can do is lead by example and then support anyone that is curious. Yeah, that is where it's at. Absolutely.
Now you have to lead by example. Force when you chase somebody, they're either
Mm-hmm.
fight or flight kicks
Yep.
in, and we don't want either of those
You
responses. So the best thing is to not chase in the lead.
exactly. Yeah, it helps. We have the coolest, community on YouTube. I absolutely agree.
We
Everyone
do.
has
I,
just
I
been
haven't met too
amazing.
many negative folks in this community. A couple of douchebags, but not too many.
Not
So,
too many. Yeah.
but
I've
in
been fortunate as
we're just
well.
people. Like we're not carnivores. Aren't like also like some perfect race or nothing like
Yeah.
that. We're just people. But a lot of us are very good people. I think because the energy's good. Your
Mm-hmm.
body is being healed, and you're in such a good vibration. I feel like that's
Right.
why a lot of even people on keto. It's just they're so positive because they're feeling good, and that's very important for
Yes.
mental health, is when you physically feel good too.
Yeah.
When
And
are
I
you
know there
first?
were some that had mentioned in the chat that they are just new channel creators. Yes. Do you have to have tough skin? Yes. Do not take certain comments to heart. I am just going to give that advice from now.
I get
Let it
negative
go.
comments every
Yes.
single day on YouTube. I've got
They
over
will come.
42 million views. So when you have that many views, you're bound to get some comments. Okay.
They
I
will
can tell you that.
come. Even I can tell you, even when my channel was small, I'm talking about just like 100 something subs, I was getting some nasty comments because I was posting
Mhm.
just meat. So you could only imagine comments of somebody just showing they're eating just meat. Do not take it to heart. It is not about them. It is about you first and foremost. Focus on the ones that are coming at you with positivity. Do not make you want to quit, because I'm telling you right now, those comments will be coming. Just keep on keeping on. Do not let them deter you. Do not.
Yeah. Never give in to the haters.
Mhm.
Just keep doing you. And even if they're throwing tomatoes, like just keep on ice
Yes.
skating, just keep on twirling, stick your leg up and your arms out, twirl, and just some people are going to throw roses, some people are
Yeah,
going to throw tomatoes, but just if you're having fun ice skating, keep on ice skating. That's what I'm doing. I'm just
exactly.
out here just skating and I'm having fun. Some people don't like it. That's all right.
Exactly. And that's what people say, when you're attracting criticism, you must be doing something right. So
Hmm.
allow that to be your fuel. Keep on, just keep
It's part of being
on.
in front of the
It's
camera. Most people want to be behind and
absolutely,
watch it, but when you're in front of
yeah,
it, you're open yourself up to criticism. It's just
to
the way life is.
everybody. Yep.
When
When
are
are
you
you crashing the next house to cook dinner? You should try the White House.
January 27th. The White House. Yeah, I don't know. Like I was asking people, I think Trump probably eats more steaks than Biden because I only say that because Biden's always sleeping. He's tired. Like,
Well, you can come to Florida because here in Jupiter, Florida, he has Mar-a-Lago.
oh, okay.
So
I'm
you
sure
can
they were
always
cooking
show
steaks
up to
there.
the Golden Gate with the smoker and see if they'll let you in.
I gotta hit the tanning bed though, so I look like I look like the proper
Oh
shade
my
for Trump.
gosh. Well, if you come, I will meet you there. How about that?
Well, he might have a hair requirement too. I don't know if I got
Well,
enough hair to
let's
mess
just
with
try
Trump.
not to get arrested is my only request.
Who, me or Trump?
No, me and you.
No,
Me and you.
it was a political joke there. I was just laughing.
Me and you, because we're the little people.
Hey, yeah, no, that's a
So we
honestly,
don't have a chance.
I would cook steaks for Biden or Trump. Either one. I always support whoever my president is because this is my country. And if I
Yeah.
always get annoyed when people don't support their president. I don't care which side they're on, man. That's the leader of our country. And if they
Yes.
don't do well, we don't do well. So everybody should wish for the best no matter who's in office,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, because we can definitely, have difference of opinion in what they're about, what their agenda is.
And one of
There's
those
always
idiots
going to
can
be
hit the
that.
button and it's all over. So like
Exactly.
pray for these guys, please. Pray for them.
Exactly. That's the way it is. That's why I always say, when people kind of get into the discussion of politics, it's a rough topic because there's so much difference of an opinion, and we can all agree to disagree on everything when it comes to politics. There's some you could like about it, some you could hate about it. I mean, like you
Just as
said,
long as
it
we
is what it
remember we're
is.
all people, and we're all doing our
Exactly.
best. So
Mhm.
just I try to give people some slack,
Right?
you know.
Yep, that's the way to treat your fellow man. Absolutely. I wish all of you would have had channels back when I started this lifestyle back in 2016. I didn't know what I was doing and made many mistakes. I jumped right in knowing nothing. But you know what, though? That is huge about your journey, is that you made those mistakes. But look at you today.
It's how you learn. You My coach taught me that failure is just data. It's just
It's
data on what
important.
didn't work.
Yes.
It'd say, okay, this didn't
Absolutely.
work. I've got that data now. I won't repeat this anymore. And then
Right.
when you use that data to not repeat those things,
Yes.
it starts making you more successful. So
Exactly.
Bless your obstacles as stepping stones, okay?
Yeah.
And that's what I do. If I something's real hard or makes me nervous, like, I was nervous to knock on doors, but I was like, dude, I got to do it.
Yeah.
Like anytime I get nervous, that's my indicator, like, ooh, I got to do this, man. I just got
Yeah.
nervous. I got to do this.
Yeah, because once you kind of come out of that shell
Oh man, you're a
and
butterfly.
you're it's nonstop from
It's
there. It's
beautiful.
just to have that first out of shell experience
Yeah.
and then you feel
Because
unstoppable.
it's comfy in the cocoon.
Yeah.
I'll admit it's comfy. It's warm.
Yeah.
It's snuggly. And you
Yeah.
can text right in there really easy. But it sucks to spread the wings and let the phone go. But
Exactly.
it feels so good.
Yeah, and it's all about the experience. So even like, we're saying the mistakes, the failure, it is all part of the journey. And it makes you appreciate once you basically feel your very best and you've come to the perspective and the realization of what works for you, what works for your body, you have so much appreciation for how far you've come because
Absolutely.
of those mistakes, because of those failures.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're an OG, mad respect.
Let's go.
Very, very cool. My doctor friend knows Carnivore and sent me a huge basket of cookies, candy, and chocolate for Christmas. Sent him a pic of the steaks I exchanged. He's a doctor. Don't send diabetes in a basket. I
Nice.
like how you worded that, diabetes in a basket.
I would have used that to warm up next to the fireplace. Just tossed it in there and
Yeah.
said, ooh.
And that's very much kind of what happens around the holidays because, think of it this way. A lot of people think when you are on a certain way of eating, they might have like a diet mentality. They might have a mentality, oh, they're just doing this temporarily. Some think some of us could afford to be lax on the holidays. For me, I can't. That's not where my mental health healing progression is at to have any off plan days. That's just my journey. But some would take the holidays off. Not everybody can because
Mm-mm.
that's just not where their mentality is at. That's not where they're at in their journey. So I see that happen very often because we've seen like a lot of discussion around the holidays where some are mentioning that their family member knows that they're on the proper human diet and they're giving them like cookies and pies and because that is kind of the way they've always known around the holidays to show love is in the form of those foods. But I love that you sent him a pic. I love that because that is so savage. I absolutely
Yeah, it
love
is.
that.
That is. Yeah, maybe that will wake them up.
Have you experienced any of that around the holidays, JT, of anyone gifting you any sweet treats?
No, my family knows I'm on carnivore, and they know that when I make a decision, I'm a committed decision type of guy.
Mhm.
I always laugh. Like some of these people, they're like, "Man, carnivore is so tough. I can't do it." I'm like, "Are you married?" They're like, "Oh yeah, for like 20 years." I'm like, "So you know how to make committed decisions because you're
Exactly.
married?" I mean, I would hope you made that committed. I don't know what you're doing behind their back, but like I'm assuming that you got married. You said, "Okay, I can do this." Why can't you do this with keto or carnivore? Make a committed decision.
Yeah,
It's not you're making committed decision for the diet. You're making a committed decision for you.
for you.
For
Absolutely.
you. We
It
have
all
to do
starts with
our
you.
part and do the
Yes.
diet, and then the diet, keto and carnivore, does its part and treats us right. But we can't let it do its part unless we do. We got to meet it halfway. It's not just a one-way street. We got to meet it halfway, and then it can do its job too.
Scooby the dog is
Ah,
asking,
that's
you have
Ellen. She's a
power.
local carnivore over here in Wisconsin. I met
Because
her at
you
my
haven't
foot.
lost power. You're not on a generator, right?
I have power right now, and I feel powerful. I got the lights on. They're blinding. You're out? Okay. Hopefully you don't get too cold. You get cold, let me
Yes.
know. I'll let you come on over.
And definitely conserve that phone battery. Absolutely.
Yep, stay warm. I got blankets and everything, and I've got that's the benefit of having lap dogs. Like they're
Oh
just like
yeah, the
little
warmth.
pocket heaters.
The warmth. I had a few creepy comments. Yeah, they're gonna come. They're gonna come.
I get creepy comments all the time. Like it's what it is, you know. Like
Yep.
you you got to have thick skin when you're in the
Yes.
entertainment business because people are they're gonna like what you do, and there's gonna be people who don't like you.
Yep.
That's
You're
no
going to
matter
feel
what
like
you
you're a
do.
magnet to them. And then there's going to be moments in time that you're questioning what you're doing and you're going to question the content you're putting out there. Don't do it. Don't do it. It is not about you, it is about them. They are just
Yep.
those internet trolls, those internet bullies. Do not let them steer you off track.
You know, and if they were really happy with their lives, you wouldn't be tearing other people down.
Absolutely.
Like I feel so good. I'm trying to lift people up.
Yeah.
You know, now that I feel good, I'm not sitting
Yeah.
here like, yes, I got all day to feel good, so I can just write hateful comments all day now. This is
That's the
great.
thing.
I get extra
Very
3 hours of hate
bullied.
today. Like,
Yep.
no,
That's
no.
why
It's
for
just
me,
the
they're just trolling.
it's
Bullies
just the
and trolling.
miserable people
Yeah.
that leave
No
miserable comments.
compassion, no
You
conscience at
know?
all. So do not hold any value to them. Do not
No.
give them that power. Don't.
I
I
get it
had
all the
one
time from
once and I
my
thanked
bucket
him.
hat, everything.
Yes.
I had one comment. I forget what it was about or what they said, but I just said, "Thank you for the heads up. Have a great day." You know, you kill them with kindness. If you come
Yeah, tell
back
them
Yep.
at
don't
them,
let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Let you. Absolutely.
Yeah, send me their name, Cindy. I'll get them. I'll
oh, I
message
took
Cindy.
care of it.
Oh,
I
okay. If
took
you want
care
me
of
to take care of it too, just let me know.
it. Positivity, JT. That's not being positive.
Hey, I'm positively ready to jack them up, Cindy. No, I wouldn't. However, Biden wants to kill all cows. Well, maybe he might be carnivore then. I don't know.
Well, we can't kill all of them. We have to keep some for breeding purposes.
Yeah, only if you're gonna eat them. I mean, yeah, not all of them.
Right.
Keep. Yeah,
Not
we
all
need
of
like
them.
a mother. What is that? Like a queen cow, like a queen bee cow. We need something to just keep the other
Something.
ones out.
Yeah. Sarah, I try to always share how she helped children and families that she would never get credit for, always defend Kamala.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay. Yeah. No, absolutely. You own that hat now, JT. You have to wear it to every event so we know it's you.
Yeah,
It's like a Where's Waldo?
I sell them on my eBay, and I also gift them out to certain people who are interested in bucket hats. Like I just sent Jeff and his son, Jeff the Prosperous, his son, him and his son, 2 hats. It's because he's into bucket hats. He likes wearing them, and
Yes.
life is just too short to like not have fun.
Mm-hmm. No,
Like I have
absolutely.
fun with this. Like it makes me happy, and to
Yeah.
me, that's what's important. And if I'm happy, I can be a better husband. I can be a better father. I can be a better doggy dad.
No, absolutely. I feel the same way because even I'm sure you can understand being someone also that healed and is in the progression of continuing to heal your mental health, you have a newfound appreciation for life
Mm-hmm.
because you and I technically we might not be here.
Yep.
If we kept on the path that we were on, we might not be here. So the fact that we are here feeling our very best,
What an opportunity. What a
it's
blessing.
just
What a gift, right? To
you can't
get to
even
share a conversation in a moment
wholeheartedly
in
put into
time.
words. No, you can't even wholeheartedly put it into words. That's the thing. It's just overwhelming with just the emotions of how far, someone
Yep.
comes when it comes to the mental health aspect of things.
I feel like you
Oh,
gotta hit rock bottom to, my
yeah,
coach always told me, like, how can you really enjoy the highs in life if you've never experienced the lows? Like if
exactly.
every day was like you just won the lottery every day, like it would mean nothing to you
Yeah,
by day 30. Honestly, I believe that. Like it would mean nothing to you if you won $1 million every day you woke up. It wouldn't mean anything to you.
anything.
So then you
No,
got to ask yourself, well, if that doesn't mean anything, what does? And then when you
yeah.
find the answer to that, ooh, you're really living.
Yes.
Hmm.
This is in reference to Kamal again. Kamala, and she
If she
does eat
eats steak,
steak.
let's go. She looks
Yeah.
good for her age, so I believe it.
Yeah, she does. She does look really good. Imagine I tell my wife that since I've been good the whole year, I'm going to cheat on her just for the holidays. I'll get No, I'll go back to her after the holidays. I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it's the same thing, man. You
It's
make a
the
committed
same
decision.
thing. Yes.
Yeah, you don't just be like, well, oh, okay, well, I was faithful all 6 days this week, man. I'm gonna cheat on my wife on Sunday, man. I had a man, that was a tough week there. Come on, man.
And
Like,
that
yeah,
that's a good analogy. And that's a joke that I've heard many times in the carnivore community, and it is hilarious,
it's
just like
truth
it's
in
the
the
first
joke,
time I'm
though.
hearing it. It's because it's a commitment.
Hmm.
That's the thing. Just like those vows we take, and that being a commitment, this is very much the same.
And it's not a
You are
commitment
making
to the diet, so people like are
no,
vegan listening, they're like, wow, what a cult. They're like
right?
marrying their diet. No, it's a commitment to you and your health.
To your health, yes.
And the diet is going to work for you. You're in
Yes.
control. As long as you make the
Mhm.
decision and meet it halfway, then you say get to work now.
Right.
And then the diet works for you. You're in
Yeah.
control.
It's very much committing to that self-love and self-care for yourself, and knowing that you do not deserve any less.
Absolutely. It's so hard for people, like when I talk about loving yourself, some people like, they'll email me and they're like, man, that sounds like kind of like selfish. I'm like, it's not selfish, man. Like if you get someone who shoots up a grocery store today, they did not love themselves, because if you loved yourself, you would love others.
Yes.
And if we all took the time to sit down, to
Mm.
breathe, to think about the things we're grateful for, the blessings we have, to actually look for good things instead of always
Right.
look for the things that piss you off,
Yes.
you would be a better person. You would be a better person for your neighborhood. You'd be a better person for your wife, your family. Like
Exactly.
being loving yourself, there's nothing selfish about it,
No.
unless you make it selfish, where you put yourself above others. But the only time you should
Exactly.
put yourself above others is if you need to take care of yourself. Because it's like if you're on a plane and the air mask drops, right? And you've got two kids with you, they say to put your mask on first. Otherwise, how will you stay not passed out to help the two
The
kids?
health.
You have, at
Exactly.
some point, you have to help yourself if you want to
Right.
help other people. Because there's a lot of people are like, well, I just want to help other people. That's great. But
Yeah.
in order to do that, you need to help your own ass first. You cannot
Exactly.
help anybody else until you help yourself first.
Yeah.
And there's nothing selfish about it. That's like one thing I really try to get
Mhm.
across every time I talk.
Yeah. It's very much that old school concept that we've all heard before. You cannot pour from an empty cup or an empty glass. And, some of us, we never really took it so serious because we kind of think of, yeah, we're going to do a little bit for ourselves and then make sure everybody else is taken care of. No, like you got to make sure, like wholeheartedly, you are good.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're saying, don't feel guilty about it. Do not feel guilty about it because you are only going to be able to provide, be around, be able to love on everybody in your life only that much better.
Absolutely. How could I feed my son if I was on my way out and dying and felt like, I mean,
Yes.
how could I feed my son and take care of him if I didn't
Yeah.
take care of myself?
Yeah.
And then
Because
what
that's very
example would
much
I
it.
set for my son to not take care of
Yes.
yourself, and then he would not take care of himself? I mean, what
Right.
example would that? It's a domino effect then.
Exactly. Yeah. Because I have a lot of people think because our whole family, we started keto January 2019. And I was sharing backstage that my husband and my kids, they just hit 5 years keto.
Wow.
And a lot of people think, it's mind blowing for them because they think, oh, you must be depriving your kids. Oh,
I
like
got that today.
what?
They said I'm stunning my son's
Yeah,
growth. I'm like, no, dude, he's gonna be 5 inches taller and 50 pounds more muscle than me. There's nothing gonna be stunted
exactly.
about this kid.
And the thing is, it's like they don't feel deprived. So it's like
He
here
feels
you're saying
happy.
they're deprived. They are happy. They are loving the food that they eat. When we go out to eat, it is nothing for them to get like a steak. It is nothing for them to get bunless cheeseburgers. The thing is, people don't realize kids are a lot more resilient than we give them credit for.
Happy is literally my son's newest word he's been saying. I'm
You
like,
see?
yeah, I asked him, I'm like, are you happy? And he goes, happy? I'm like,
You see?
yes, yes, yes. And that means the world to me, that my
Yes.
son's, one of his first words aren't sad or angry. It's a word of joy because that's what he's feeling, and he's just expressing himself, and
Exactly.
it means a lot to me. So one hat, I have two sizes. There's adult, and then there's size for kids. And these patches
Oh,
glow in the
okay.
dark. The white lettering glows in the dark. It doesn't look like it in the light, but as soon as you turn the lights off, it glows green.
Oh, that's really cool. That's
Yeah,
really cool.
those are those little decisions we got to make that make us stand out. Because life's too short. Like,
Yeah.
figure out what you like and love it.
Yes. Absolutely.
Bill, my
Here we
dude,
have Bill not in the house,
love Bill,
our
man.
Alaska friend. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we just are so lucky to have Bill be part of this, man. Like he means the
Mm,
world to me, man, because I know the impact he's gonna make, man. He
yes.
makes me tear up. I absolutely love Bill. He's got, he had this video where somebody was trying to scam in his name. It's still one of my favorite videos by him. He was so nice to this person, like, and forgiving. And he was like,
Yes.
I'm sure you're a good person. I love
Hmm.
you. I don't know who hurt you while you're doing this, while you're
Yes.
hurting people, but you don't need to. I was like, wow, dude,
It takes a big person to do that.
Mhm.
Bill
Yes.
is the real deal, man.
Hmm.
I'm talking not just carnivore, screw carnivore. He
Yeah.
is the real deal human being. He's the type of class act that we all can hope to be one day, honestly. So Bill is
Yeah.
a huge inspiration to me every day.
Yes. Everyone go check
Mhm.
him out because he is absolutely the prime example of what support from the community can do, inspiration, motivation from the community can do. We are so proud of you, Bill, and
Yep.
your transparency is just amazing. The amount that you share with us all. So we support you. Keep on doing what you're doing because we are definitely all here for it.
Two heavy duty
Oh,
rebounders.
rebounders
Let's
today.
go. Going to vibrate
Very, very
all the way back
cool.
to hell. Let's go, man. It's all about the good, positive vibrations, man. I even have a tens unit, Bill, and that vibrates my muscles. And if I'm having like a sore muscle, like it literally puts that muscle in a way better vibration. I'm like, ooh, because my coach told me, man, everything comes down to frequencies and vibrations, and if we can
Mm,
figure that out, we can have anything we want because everything's got a vibration. And just to teach you something quick, I learned we don't know what the highest vibration is, but we do know what the lowest form of vibration is. Do you know what it is? It's
tell
death.
us.
It's death.
Death.
And
Yep.
a dead body still vibrates and moves. That's how it
Vibrates. I've
turns to dust.
heard. Yes.
Because
I
if
have
you
heard that
looked at it,
before.
the body still moves even though there's no spirit in it, and it'll break down and turn to dust. Death is the lowest form of vibration, and we want to stay up. We want to be in high frequency vibrations. We want to attract good things. We don't want
Hmm.
those low vibrations like that.
No. Oh, shucks. Oh, well, we're happy that we can touch you because, Bill, you certainly inspire all of us and definitely pull at our heartstrings. So, absolutely.
I'm gonna put this out there right now to the universe, to God, and to Bill, everybody. One day, I would love to go to Alaska and
Mm,
hang out with Bill and do a knocking on carnivore doors with Bill when he's ready, when he's out and about the house and he's riding ATVs and he's fishing and he's looking up at the stars. And then
that
Bill's
would be
like, "Yo,
amazing.
JT Carey, let's go knock on some doors." Like, I cannot wait for the day that I'm knocking on doors next to Bill. I,
Oh,
I
that would be amazing. Speak
It's
it
gonna
into
be awesome.
existence. Speak it into existence.
Yep.
That's definitely what it takes. But very, very cool. And Bill, Cindy and I, we would love to have you on. So one of us will definitely reach out to you because you have an amazing journey and we would love to have you on. But JT, I want to be respectful of your time and I definitely want to be respectful of everybody else's time. So we've been going for a little bit over an hour now.
Just quick
And
shout out to Karen. She's a sweetheart. I love her. And Anna did give me my lashings. I was late to my live stream with Karen, and I just feel terrible about it still. So I gotta make it up to Karen. Take me with you,
oh,
JT. Would love
okay.
to visit Bill. And that's on Bill, man. But I have a feeling one day when he's ready, man, he's gonna want to knock on. Oh, that would be
Oh,
amazing.
there you go.
There you go.
There you
Yeah, honestly,
go.
man, imagine us, Bill, knocking on some doors and just having a nice steak dinner with somebody and getting to know somebody, who they are. You know, it's such a fun idea, and just to get you in one of those videos one day would just be
Yeah.
amazing. What a blessing.
That would be really cool. Like, even if you guys could advertise it for even, that given town and just kind of have it like a meet up kind of situation that, it's welcoming. It's not like in a meeting hall, it's not a conference.
Right,
It is
right.
very, down to earth, casual, welcoming. That would be amazing. That would be
Yeah, and that
amazing if
means
you
a
guys
lot
could do
though.
that.
To get the invite from Bill, Bill, that means a lot, man. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to
that's
start saving my
huge.
ducats, my boy.
He put a deadline summer, so get on it.
Bill, do you got a lot of snow? Are you guys getting a snowstorm too in Alaska, or what's going on? But yeah, this has
Oh,
been
yes,
fun.
Arlene. No, absolutely. We have a blast doing these. And JT, oh my goodness. This has been so, so amazing. I cannot thank you enough
Hopefully, I
for
taught you
coming
guys maybe
on.
something. I don't know. I'm not that I'm smarter than you guys, but I like to just try to share whatever awareness I have, with others that
Oh,
raise their awareness
yes.
too.
Everybody is such a valuable asset to this community. I even tell everybody there is no journey that is invaluable. Every journey has value.
You wouldn't be here.
Even the
You wouldn't be here.
mention of someone celebrating 1 month carnivore, that is huge, especially
That
for
was
the
my favorite
ones.
month. That's the month I started. My
That's the
first month.
thing.
It's the
There
best
are
month.
so many that are trying to figure how to hit that 30 days.
Yeah,
You are an inspiration at that 30 days for those people. So don't even think, oh, I just started. I just hit a month. That is huge
it's
that you
huge.
hit a month to many people out there. So every single day considered a victory
Hmm.
because it truly is.
And an
Because
opportunity and a gift, right?
exactly, because you have learned to do better for yourself day after day. Absolutely. But
Yeah, happy
everyone,
carnivore month to everybody, and even the ketos and the ketovores.
everybody.
You should just call it Happy Low Carb Month.
Absolutely. And I love the addition there of you filthy animal eaters because Mike, he always brings the laughter and gets us all laughing and smiling. So we wholeheartedly appreciate him. Up here's Bill. That was 100% sincere invite, JT. We absolutely felt it at that.
Thank you, Bill. I take everything to heart like that, so I appreciate you, bud.
Here's mention of the extraterrestrial.
Let's go. Yeah, they know I'm into the aliens. I don't mind someone coming here just as long as they come in peace. I'm pretty sure we're all still
Right.
here. None of my shit's been blown up yet, so I'm pretty sure they're all right, guys.
We can certainly agree that we hope they come in peace.
And most of them look the ones in Mexico they brought out, they were like this big, man.
Yes.
I wouldn't be
Yes.
afraid of them. I'd invite them over for like to play in the sandbox, man. Y'all are cute.
Oh, so 3 feet in the last few weeks
Oh
when it
wow.
comes to the snow. Mm,
Wow, that's crazy, Bill. But yeah, you're up there. I mean, Bill is in Alaska is God's country. Like you're gonna get some snow. I
beautiful.
can't
Yes.
imagine how beautiful that is with the snow sticking to all the trees up there,
Oh,
Bill.
imagine. Saab, first time here. Thanks for the welcome, guys. Oh,
Hey,
absolutely. We
Sav.
hope it is not your last. Thank you so much. But
Yeah.
we are going to make sure that we can give our guests some respect and send off some parting words. So, JT, is there anything you want to give in just final thoughts, final words for our amazing guests that join us today? Because, I always say they can be doing anything with their Friday night, but the fact that they came on, spent some time with us, we wholeheartedly appreciate it. So, any final words you want to kind of send everyone off with?
Absolutely. You know, enjoy your life. Value it. Please don't have the mindset that I had prior. And the best way to enjoy life more, to love it more, is to use the law of perspective. And my coach taught me about the law of perspective. It's just the way you look at things. And if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And if we have a negative outlook, like, life is tough and it sucks. And, it might suck at the moment for a lot of people. And I was in that position too. And I was like, yeah, it did suck and things weren't going right. But it can be turned around by
Mm.
our focus and our focus. And you use your focus and then aim it through the lens, the law of perspective. You use both of them. Use the law of perspective and then focus on that new perspective. And I'm telling you, it's going to change your absolute life. Like, if you just started loving people like you were going to miss them tomorrow, like they were going to, not to be morbid,
Mhm.
but they weren't going to be around tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
you would say I love you more. You would, you know you would kiss the dogs more and the cats more and pet them more. Like, there's things we can do right now that we shouldn't pass up on. I mean, we're getting opportunity after opportunity, minute after minute, of all these different things we could do at any minute. Appreciate that. You're alive. Like, that's just my main thing, man. Change your perspective, because that's what happened to me
Mhm.
when I had my near death experience. It gave me a new lens to look at life, and I am just so damn grateful for all of you guys and my wife and my son and just my life. And I hope you guys can have that new lens to look through for 2024, and you just look at it every day as like, what a beautiful
Yes.
opportunity, and you focus on all the good things. Because when you start looking for the good things, it says in the Bible, seek and you will find.
Mm.
That's in there for a reason. Seek the good things in life and you will find more of them. And congratulations on everybody who has started a ketovore or a carnivore diet, because you have started to look for the good in life and you're starting
Mhm.
to find it. And I congratulate you on that.
Absolutely. Such great words. And Karen's saying here, some people make it
Yes.
difficult to love them. That's the dilemma.
You That
Think
was
of
my
it.
dad. That was my dad. And my
Yes.
coach taught me, he's like, dude, you're focusing on everything that you don't like
Everything.
about your dad. You're focusing
Exactly.
on the things that he annoys the shit out of you about your dad.
Right.
There's got to be something about him that's decent. And I focused
Yes.
on that. And ever since I let go of all the things that my dad annoys me with, because my father, he's kind of a tough guy. He's not the most supportive dude. And that's okay. And it taught
Yeah.
me how to not be for my son. So I'm trying to
Mhm.
look at the positives in all of it. And me and him, we really don't fight no more. And we still talk, and the whole relationship has been changed because of me. He
Yeah.
didn't change it. My father's still kind of the same guy, but like, if it's a total different relationship, because I changed me.
Right.
And I
Right.
what I changed about me is I was like, I refuse to just be someone who sees the negative in everybody
Mhm.
in the world. And if that's the lens again, please just
Right.
put this lens on. The world is a beautiful place. There might be a lot of darkness in there, but there is a
Mhm.
lot of light. And when we start looking for it, you're gonna find it. And just one last thing, Johnny Cash, he always said that, you know why he always wore black clothes, black everything. He said when he died, he wanted to take a little bit of the darkness in the world with him. And I
Ah,
think I think
beautiful.
we can all have a goal to do that, and even if that means shining as bright as you can while you're here, it's
That's
important.
beautiful. Yes, because there's so many reasons why some make it difficult to love them. There could be so many layers to that, and there could be so many different reasons
Who knows
for
how
those layers.
they might have never been loved, and they don't know how to love.
So many different reasons. All you could do is be available for when they might be ready. They may never be ready, but the fact that you make yourself available, do not allow it to take from you to the point where it's putting you down. Just try to be available is all you could do.
Yep.
Absolutely. Hopefully, I didn't talk your ear off. Is that okay, Cindy?
You're good.
Okay.
I just
I gotta check with her. She's
I
the
think I'm just
security here.
here tonight. That's it.
Oh, I love this. Welcome, welcome, my barefoot journey. JT, love your family and your videos. Love the ones you do with Carrie. Can't wait to meet you. Oh, that's really
Maybe we'll knock
cool.
on your door one of these days. Me and Carrie.
Very cool. So we have a lot of comments coming in. As I said, I want to be respectful of our guests' time because we wholeheartedly appreciate, because we're almost at the 1.5 hour mark. And I want to be respectful of your time because it's definitely about us feeling great in our bodies, doing what we can do off of these devices and off of social media. There's things we can do with our friends, family that we could not do before. So we got to appreciate that, be grateful for that, and
Right.
be able to have those moments off of these devices. So I want to be respectful of your time,
You
JT,
know what I'm
because
gonna be doing as soon as we get off? I'm gonna be going with my son and my wife, and we're gonna play, and my dogs, and we're all gonna go play out in the snow we're getting right now. So we're gonna
you
have like a
say
snow fight out there.
that is
All
all
right.
what it
You
is
go have
about.
fun
I
with that.
absolutely love that. And that's exactly what I don't want to take away from is that family time
Right.
because that is definitely where it's at.
Well, I
Absolutely.
appreciate you guys hearing me out. Subscribers or not, honestly, you guys are all blessings out here, and you guys hold a lot of power with your decisions. And I hope you guys know how beautifully blessed you are with the opportunity of just being alive and being a fellowship together here. So,
Absolutely. Amen. That
And
well,
is
thank
thank
definitely
you
you
where
for
it's
guys.
at.
joining us, JT.
Absolutely,
Yes, thank you
anytime,
so much. It
anytime.
has
Love
been
you
a joy to
guys.
have you on. Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to go ahead and wrap up. For anybody that might have came in late, the replay is available on any of our channels because we all have it streamed on our end. But
We're
thank
just
you
as
all
funny
so
on the
very
replay
much.
too, so don't worry.
I love that. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching, for joining, for having this awesome just energy within the chat. We appreciate you all. Until the next one, take care, everybody.
Thank you and
Good
goodbye.
night.